I would love to talk about money for love. I have many friends that are massage therapists, that are touch healers, that are experience creators of kink, that are professional cuddlers, and have a lot of touch and grace and affection services. And I have a few friends, not just one, but a few of them in particular, that are very hard on other friends of ours in the community. And I've noticed and caught myself defending the mutual friend that they are hard on. And I wondered where that was stirring so much up inside of me. And I found it. I found myself being jealous of the type of grace and the type of okayness and forgiveness that this person extends clients but did not extend to our mutual friend. And it's odd because this has happened with not just one but a few different people. And the thing about it is I realized that it was because that I was jealous of that type of grace. That not only did I want it for our mutual friend, but I wanted it for me too. And that I had a need, like an unfulfilled need for a little bit more grace. And yeah. But then I thought about it a lot deeper. And I thought about the ways that, that cultural expectation and that ways that money taints a relationship and taints, the purity of, free love. And I'm lucky. And I'm lucky to get the more anger, and I'm lucky to get the more boundaries, and I'm lucky to even get the pain of what this person, for me particularly, but also this other person that's dealing with a mutual friend, is experiencing and processing through that treatment of the other, and for a different example, that treatment of me. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to get the realness, rather than the overextension of supposed toing and half toing and all that. 'Cause the pain and vulnerability that even leads to like the frustration, even if it leads to more distance and separation and less connectedness, is more real than putting up with people and holding tons of space for them in the culture game of because they paid me, and of like self-imposing challenge of enduring, because you ought to, because it's a customer or a client or an exchange like that. I still have unmet needs for more grace and less conditional love. But it is unfair for me to burden that expectation on others. I feel like it would be unhealthy for us both, even more so for my friend. Yeah. To overextend in that enduring of forcing grace. There's a certain amount of forcing grace, and that forcing grace, I think, is what is unhealthy about a more than you would normally extension of grace that you give, customers and clients and courtesy of this. Now, I am not just on one side of this. I, as well, sometimes call my friends out a lot more than I would somebody that I'm working for. I find myself giving them more grace instead of giving them more realness, and instead of giving them more of a different type of love. Because with my friends, I want them to be better. I want them to see how their line of thinking could be, sexist or racist or not as woke. So I will correct them in ways that I am less quick to correct, say, a client of mine that I'm supposed to be, serving at the time in that. Part of it is survival based, because I'm afraid of bad reputation and bad reviews as retaliation for the correction. And the friends have placed me in a safe place that I know that our relationship is secure, so I can bring up certain things with them that I couldn't bring up with a more new relationship, of some business person that I've just started working with, or a client. And yeah, there's just lots that I'm processing in this all, because I don't have a gem of wisdom for you. I just have this experience, this experience of me, seeing these puzzle pieces parts, of seeing that it's better to be even in this realness of pain than to give this stoic, emotionless, like I will serve in order to give this gift type of thing. And I also see the need in me. I also see the need and conflict in me, like a jealousy, and I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved with just a little less conditions, not unconditionally, just less conditionally, just a little bit more grace. And I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm so mixed up. I'm so mixed up in it all. Do you see anything? And I'm so sorry in so many ways, because it isn't that people don't deserve to be healers, and make a living. I believe that's a beautiful thing. And I believe that opening yourself up in a very real way of connecting, as a healer in all of that is a very beautiful thing. It's something else that I'm seeing in that. It's an overextension that can be exhausting. Even as a massage therapist, there's a, doneness with that type of giving. I used to be a massage therapist, and there's definitely this giving energy that you're doing and you're putting out, and there's a doneness of not wanting to as much, and there's a beauty in just wanting to massage somebody and to just doing it for a loving of wanting them to feel good and to be able to give that gift. In that freedom is a place I want us all to be. I may be getting off on a tangent here, but I just want to destroy money. I just want to get to a more pure, relatable place. I'm sorry, I'm in an emotional state, and because I'm in an emotional state, I'm getting mixed up inside myself with my places my thoughts run and where my places that my thoughts are running from. What do you think? What do you think of all this? Do you have any advice for me? Do you have any thoughts? I'm going to read the comments, because I hope that there's something that will be there. Thank you for being here. Thank you.